Welcome one and all, podcast number 42, kicking off with a Calibre remix of Collage by Lady Blackbird, out very soon. I thought, let's go in with one that might just kick the stream off in the first 2 minutes, why not? Well, welcome one and all. Like I said, then we're on podcast number 42, like I do now at the top of every show. If you're listening to this live and you're in the chat with me right now, wicked, great to see all the regulars once again. I'm not going to name check everyone because it will take all day already. Flipping tremendous to see so many people on here. If you're listening later on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, or the podcast link via iTunes, please do come and join us 2 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon on the Spearhead YouTube or Facebook channels, because this doesn't translate as well when you can only hear the audio. Before you listen to the whole thing and then moan about it, I will be talking a lot. However, if you want to hear what we're up to, then great and welcome. So big up everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Beat the System playing right now. The original version taken from my first album, Beat the System. Another little plug for this one. Look at that bad boy. This is the 10th anniversary edition vinyl pack. 2 vinyls in there, both on sick red vinyl. And check this. I mean, I don't know if you've ever taken a minute to appreciate the artwork on this. If you've got it, my wife Andy drew every single thing on there relates to something on the album or one of my releases. That's my dog with its mouth closed. Just before coming out today, my dog was chasing ducks around the pond and then fell into another little pond that we've got, which is covered in algae, and it basically looked like someone had dipped the poodle in a massive jar of mint sauce. So that was great. So she's had a bath. So there you go, Beat the System, an old one. Right, I'm going to change what I was going to play. I want to play you something different. I just need to sort out my playlist. Yes. And I need to find it. Hang on a second. Let's do it. Right. So let me tell you this then. This week, finally finished the track with Matt Gresham, a.k.a. Logistics. This is something we actually started 4 flipping years ago, I think. And then he had problems with his computer and lost the parts. And then there was kind of a version that neither of us were particularly happy with, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Anyway, long story short, we have finally managed to piece this track back together. It features Becca Jane Gray on vocals, and this will be coming out on my 20 Years of BCee album, which is going to be called This Time Next Year, Rodney, later on this year. So check this one out. Little BCee dubplate special. This one's called Projections by me and Logistics. So yeah, this one's called Projections. We'll be out at the end of the year. I'm going to talk over this bit because it's not out for ages. just saw a comment there from somebody. It's gone off my screen. It said, oh yeah, The Cons says, The Cons. BCee song without Charlotte Haining, Parallel Universe opening. If you have a look on my BCee playlist, 100% B it's called, I have actually released now on Spotify 256 songs, maybe 15 with Charlotte. So, you know, it's not that unusual. Just saying. Okay, we're going to roll straight into this one, taken from Spearhead 100. This is Can You Handle It by Utah Jazz featuring DRS, Polar and Bryson on the remix. If you haven't got this one, check it. It will be in the playlist of both B and C. Edition 2 of the D&B t-shirt is out, edition 1.1 apparently. I saw a Nicky Black Markets post. Still a space between B and C. All good.
The truth, could you handle it? Or etched it in the window of a train like a vandal did. If I told you the truth, could you handle it? Or etched it in the window of a train like a vandal did. Illuminate the darkness like a candle lit and turn lives upside down like papers on some scandal shit. If I told you the truth, could you handle it? Or etched it in the window of a train like a vandal did. Illuminate the darkness like a candle lit and turn lives upside down like papers on some scandal shit. Happening's a no-no, prolonging the unstoppable just makes it move in slow-mo. Like nursing broken hearts and feeling so-so, or a concert with your favourite artist and they call a no-show. If anger alone would help to clear mist, I'd offer out the yarn spinners with my bare fist. But violence doesn't solve the world's blindness. Gotta keep toes on right track, kill them with kindness. While those in charge, philosophy stuck. We are many fat cat expense scandals, got away scot-free. Those on chopping block, how heavy's the sword? While single mothers can't get by, charged with benefit fraud. City youths born to live by the sword. Let's just blame it on the parents or the fact that they're bored. Drain education systems, stifle their dreams. Turn the habitats to slums and buy and sell them for cream.
Got to say a big shout to a couple of my crew, particularly in the chat, as in the team that actually released on Spearhead. So I want to just say a big shout to Airshots, who is a absolutely wicked producer. And you, if you haven't checked out his album, his EP, Which Way on Future Retro, check that out. My favourite track of his is Can't Catch Me. I played it last week. flipping awesome.
Could you handle it?
Big shout also to Lower, Ben Downton, who signed something else for Spearhead. We're going to do a Lower single later this year with a little sound on vocals. We'll play that to you soon. And of course, big shouts to Ember, who's been a dad now for a whole week and is already knackered. And he sent me a picture this week. Even though he is on daddy duties, he's had little Darcy on his lap, headphones on him, not her, still writing tunes. I mean, as a label boss, I could not be prouder of the man just having his baby on his lap, rolling out the tunes. But I'm glad I'm not your wife. For more than one reason. I think I played this last week, but this is brand new Monty coming out on Alex Perez's 1984 label. It's called Fade. What an absolute banger this one is. Monty coming through thick and fast, man. Managed to get him to do a remix of a track of me and Logistics' a while back when he was fresh. If you haven't heard that one, check it out. It's called Had It All. One of the things that I've really enjoyed about this podcast over the last year now of doing these is how many people message me and say they'd never heard of an artist and now they love them and have found them because of this. So I will keep digging through the promos each week, trying to bring you stuff. I get annoyed with the wheels on my chair if you wonder why I keep moving. So it's been great. So Monty, Been around for a while, but absolutely rolling. Dan, I might have even wheeled this one up had it not have only had 15 seconds of the track left. Right, I've played this loads, I know, but love it so much. This is Seba featuring Emily Harkness, Breathe Deep. It's out now on the Breathe Deep EP, still some vinyls left. Little known fact, that is actually Seba in a woman's bathing suit on the cover. That image, once the vinyls are out, will never be seen again. I've started working on a track with Emily Harkness too, so hopefully you'll hear that at some point. Yeah, got to give a couple of people asking about the visuals. I did just put this in the chat, but big up George Hurrell each and every time. I do pay him for his work, but probably about an eighth of what I think his work is worth, because he is a big fan of Spearhead and the tunes, and what a fantastic job he's done. Basically, without going to coffee shops at the moment and buying lunch out every day, I'm just using that money for visuals. So we've got quite a few. Also helping me lose weight. Okay, incoming then, something else from me, brand new. I've made another EP for Focus Records, which I think will be out in about September time. Trying to squeeze the releases in this year because I've written so much music in lockdown. This one's called Crystal, and it will be part of the Crystal EP, forthcoming Focus Recordings. Big up Marco and all the Triple Vision crew. Big up Eddie Edmondson as well. He's a shout out to Big Eddie, who had a 13-hour drive to France on Wednesday, non-stop BCee. It was non-essential travel. He just wanted to walk his dog in France. That's a joke before anyone complains. So hopefully all of you are looking forward to, actually, if you're in the UK, from Monday we're allowed to meet with 6 of us outside. My daughter came home from school yesterday and we were worried she had COVID, which would have been absolutely classic if we had to stay in for 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks you're allowed out. We did 2 tests to make sure, and we're all good. Hence I'm here today. Big up Michael Nolan, who wants a rewind because he went to the toilet. Mate, just take it in, take the music with you. You can listen again on YouTube /Spearhead Records Limited, LTD actually. All the previous podcasts are up there. One of my favourites of my own tracks in the last couple of years in terms of having fun making this one. This is the Monroe remix. Been privileged enough to have Monroe remix 2 of my tracks now. Big up Monroe each and every time. I don't know who joined us on Sunday night for the Sunday night mix, Sunday sessions. If you didn't and you want to get a 2-hour mix of me with no talking at all, which some of you will like, then head over to the Spearhead YouTube channel, Spearhead Records Ltd, and you'll see me from the WWD&B Show studios in the mix for 2 hours. And I'm pleased to tell you that I have lined up over the next few weeks. We have got 6 or 7 people already coming in to record sets that we will broadcast. I can't even speak. That we will broadcast every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, starting in 2 or 3 weeks' time, and then we'll try and keep recording enough so that we can continue doing that for the foreseeable future until we can go back to clubs. So we'll see what we can do. 2 hours of talking and no MCing as well. Yeah, there's no MC. We'll have MCs maybe on a couple of sets, but not many. I know Sweet Pea and Cheekaboo are going to do another set. Serve is going to do a set. Our very own DPR is going to come down and do a set. Addiction wants to do something. Psycon's coming back. Everwood's talking about coming back. Trying to lock him down a bit harder. But we are getting there. Can I do 2 hours of talking, just no music? I mean, easily. But not just now. So yeah, we'll have that starting very soon. I will keep you updated. And someone obviously missed it. This is the Monroe remix of my track Little Bird. If you want to keep up with everything that's being played, just click the link in the description and follow the playlist. I talk about it enough, but I'm updating it as we go along through the show so you can keep up. This is called No Compromise. It's forthcoming. Hugh Hardy's Dream in Green, Green Dream, something to do with Dreaming in Green EP on Hospital. And what a tune it is. I've got no info on the vocalist for this one, so I would guess it's probably a sample, manipulated. A couple of people have asked today for the new Shy FX and Breakage tune. If I play that, it will definitely get the stream booted, but I'll probably play it in a little bit and just restart the stream if it happens. I think the EP is called Dream in Green. Either way, all 4 tracks. Bang on the money. Big up you, Hardy. Some absolute classic Logistics then. This one's called The Trip. Big up Matt Gresham, Logistics, every single time. I was speaking to Matt just before the show today, just confirming about releasing that other track. He says hello. Well, just to answer a couple of questions that I see being repeated in the chat. One about what I'm doing about doing any stand-up. Just pressed pause on that because I'd started doing a little bit of stand-up in some venues in London, little social distance, some open mic night things, and of course they all got closed down. So I've just paused it. I've been writing as much music as I can so that next year, potentially, I can spend the year, instead of writing music, because I'll have enough to keep releasing, spend some time writing some more comedy and testing out some material in between DJ gigs. So that's what's happening with that. I'm just going to be basically talking about this crazy, weird shit that's happened to me over the years. I've had more than my fair share, so I might as well use it. Another question was, can I say when Sleepwalking by Nympho will be available? No. It's the simple answer. So vinyl pressing's taking about 6 months at the moment. It's been ordered 3 or 4 months before it gets delivered. I will get a firm delivery date, and then we'll set the release date for that and the Nympho EP. Worth waiting for. But the big news is, hopefully this can actually happen. We've planned it in October rather than too soon, with the hope that by then, instead of being in a third wave of COVID, we can do something. Of course, if not, everybody will be able to get refunds or move their tickets forwards, etc, etc, etc. But having not even talked about it or done anything about it for so long, we have put up online there is going to be, all being well, there is going to be a Spearhead show, the return of Spearhead to London at E1 on the 10th of, no, the 8th of the 10th, not the 10th of the 8th, on the 8th, let me just check that, the 8th of October. And, I can't even zoom in. On the 8th of October, Solvent will be in room 2. If you want to get tickets for that, there's actually a sign-up link to let you know when the tickets go on sale. I've just put it in the chat. Just going to do a mix whilst talking and being in the chat room. We've got a big lineup being planned for that one. The lineup's not even been completely finalised yet, but we do plan to come back in style. So I can assure you, if you buy tickets for that, because we're not going to release the lineup yet, we're just putting the tickets on sale. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed with the lineup. It's going to be a big one. So please do sign up. I know it might not happen. I am really reluctant to even talk about it because we've had so many letdowns, and let's face it, it might not happen. But I'm hopeful, so please grab a ticket. The link's there. This is a throwback to the Spearhead back catalogue. This is years old. I don't even know when it's from.
Black Excellence.
It's by Syncopics and M. Sawyer. It's called Excellence, and it was about Spearhead Records number 10.
creating a new kind of contemporary inspiration for youth to follow.
I'd imagine this is such a good remix of such a hard song to remix when the original is such a classic. This is the Winslow remix of New Tone featuring Lele Tides. It's out right now on the 25 Years of Hospital album, an album well worth checking out. For those asking, of course, I will be DJing at the Return to Spearhead in London. That goes without saying, 100%. I will be there with guests on my set. I don't know who's going to MC or sing, but somebody is going to. And it's going to be good. And I'm going to be basically playing the best of all the tunes that have come out over lockdown. I want to play like 6 hours, but I'm also trying to set up for November to do a launch party for my this time next year 20 years of BCee thing, which will be in a somewhere like Pickle Factory. If anybody came to my last big set there, 200-ish capacity, and I'm going to DJ for like 4 or 5 hours straight. Maybe not, Chris, maybe not. As you may have seen, there's an outline show in London, Hybrid Minds outline show in October. I think it might have already even sold out. Mike and Charlotte will be doing that like the week before. So I don't know if they'll be doing my shows. I don't know. But I'll be there. Anyway, it's going to be good.
Give it back to me. Please return my mind. I sleep restlessly. This isn't what love defines. Please return my mind.
Absolutely love Winslow, man. What a don. Okay, I'm going back into the archives to this one. This is by Mutated Forms. It's called Your Ecstasy. Just ran off for a second there because there are still on the shelf about 10 of these left. It's the Let You Go EP from Mutated Forms. Look at that sick marbled vinyl. If you want one, Spearhead Records bandcamp.com or spearheadrecords.co.uk. Love this track. Somebody's saying about the volume being a bit quiet on the podcast. Do you know what? I have got a volume monitor of my output right in front of me. And I'm broadcasting and making sure the whole time that I'm just touching that red. And I'm afraid any higher than that and it will distort for you. So it is what it is, I'm afraid. Just turn it up louder. When Archim and Alex came down to mine to talk about signing an album to Spearhead off the back of this EP, they came to this on the train. Sorry about this, Archim. I'm just putting this out there. But they came down on the train and they called me and said, we're now getting into the station. So I was standing on the platform and the train went and I didn't get off the train. And the next thing they called me and they've updated the trains here now, but they were the kind of style trains, pretty old school. You had to undo the window and put your hand out and like undo the handle from the outside. And they couldn't get off the train and ended up in Norwich. The irony was, I knew I had to meet with them. I'd been in Norwich and I'd just rushed back and had just come into the station on the train from Norwich. Might as well have stayed there. Anyway, we did meet in the end. The album came out. Grabbed the album too. There's a few copies left of that. And it's great. Yes, big up AJ in the chat. Hope you're well, bud. This is brand new Millbrook, coming very soon on Ram. Millbrook, of course, recently remixing Cannot Escape Your Love on Spearhead. And this is his next single. Yes, big up AJ in the chat. I'd totally forgotten about that. My directions to the studio would get off the train. Don't go out the main side. You need to go past the lamppost with a horse tied to it. A real horse. True story. This is where we live. Somebody was asking a moment ago if a vinyl would fit inside their car stereo. So if you look up there, I found one for you. They do exist, car vinyl players. Quite old school. I actually want one now. This is called Digital Pond. It came out yesterday as part of Sweet Pea's Undercover EP. Big up everybody who's already streaming that, who's bought it. If you want to show some love to Sweet Pea, you can buy a track for like £1. The whole thing's £4, which gets to the same as about 100,000 streams. Spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com. Buy the MP3s. Do you need to? No. Do you want to? Maybe not. But do it anyway. Yes, big love to Sweet Pea. Chris says, why haven't I gone to get my hot chocolate yet? I'm usually so punctual. Do you know what? I've got to be honest with you. I've been thinking for the last 5 minutes. I need a tune long enough to get my hot chocolate machine on the go. So I'm going to bust out an Oreo any second. It's not Urban Dictionary slang. If you haven't checked it yet, then on the Spearhead YouTube, you can check out the video that Sweet Bee had made by a friend of hers for Kirby's Dreamland. That's on there, so go and check that out. And yeah, this one's called Digital Pond. It's in the playlist. I'm going to play a bootleg next that's really, really old. I've played it before on here. Hybrid Minds play it all the time, and I saw a clip of them on their New Zealand tour at the moment, playing it, and I thought, yeah, let's dig this out. Might get the stream booted. We'll try, we'll find out. Somebody said, what car do I have? I have got a 10-year-old Audi A4. And also, we have another vehicle in the family, recently acquired. Some of you may know this already. It's been having some work done on it to get it roadworthy, because when I got it, it had quite a lot of faults with it. But a friend of mine turned up at the studio 5-6 weeks ago and passed on his van to us. That friend was the legendary Everwood, who you may know kind of lived in this van for about 2 years. Just having to have a big disinfect. Anyways, passed it on to the Jeffroy family so that we can use it for the summer. And he's got a new van he's doing up with Laura that's looking good. I think they're putting a wood burner in it and everything. And yeah, we're going to spend our summer travelling around in Vanny. Now it's all roadworthy, which is pretty cool. So Digital Pond by Sweet Pea's Undercover EP right now. Let's see if this gets us booted off the stream whilst I get my hot chocolate. Absolute classic. Back like that, Marky and Bungle on the bootleg. I can't even remember who the original's by. Somebody in the chat will tell us, I'm sure.
is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down, like that? No. Shorty, what is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down? Flyers, whips, rolling around like yeah, it's the boss's chick. On the side, I might have had one or two. Them silly bras wasn't nothing on you. Rolling with him, trying to get revenge. That's what you just do. Come through the body in a brand new thing, knowing that me and this dude ain't friends. Trust me when I did, like you don't get your man back like that. Come through the body in a brand new thing, knowing that me and this dude ain't friends. Trust me when I did, like you don't get your man back like that. No, come through the body in a brand new thing, knowing that me and this dude ain't friends. Trust me when I did, like you don't get your man back like that. Come through the body in a brand new thing, knowing that me and this dude ain't friends. Trust me when I did, like you don't get your man back like that. Shorty, what is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down, back like that? No. Shorty, what is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down, back like that? No. Shorty, what is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down, back like that? No. Shorty, what is you thinking about? Didn't I put you down, back like that? No.
Well, if you're my age, you definitely used to love this TV program. This is brand new Shy FX and Breakage. It's called Michael Knight, and it's out now. I actually met him once. It was flipping exciting. And I just wanted to lay on him and caress him. I'm, of course, talking about the car kit. who was at Bressingham Steam Museum with loads of other sick cars from films once, which is just up the road from me. Very exciting times. I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. Right. Check this. I've met Shy FX, yeah, but it wasn't as exciting as meeting Kit the car. So this is a track I've been meaning to play for ages. This is an old house tune by Ultra Nate. It's called Free. I think this has come out. I'll have a look. If it has, I'll put it in the Spotify playlist. This is the Fracture remix of a classic house tune from years ago. I'll play it at the speed that it's actually meant to be at, which is 160 BPM. See what you think to this. It's a bit different, as Fracture always does. And yeah, I really like it. So check this.
Are we all strangers? Does anyone really care? Deep down, we're all the same. Trying to hide our pain. You think you can never trust another, 'cause they're all us together. We have to live in this world together. If we open up our hearts, love can finally start. Come on and try. Now's the time, 'cause you're when you're down and you're feeling bad. Everybody has left your side. Feels like no one will pull you through. It's your life, what you gonna do? Make that change, let's start today. Get out of bed, get on your way. Don't be scared, yo. So if you want it, reach for it. Don't freak.
What an absolute rhythm. Okay, just trying to pick up on a couple of things from the chat. One, Adrian AJ Lawrence says, who has been watching The One on Netflix? I haven't seen it, but it's crossed my path a couple of times. It looks like one I might want to watch. The other week, me and Andy spent the whole week every night watching Your Honour with Bryan Cranston. Started off thinking it was going to be like a Breaking Bad thing. If you haven't seen it, don't bother. It's like they were going to make a season 2 and then nobody really liked it, so they didn't bother. So you get to the end of the series and it's just about 100 questions that aren't answered. Absolute freaking waste of time. Don't watch it. if you started watching it, just don't even watch the end. That's how passionate I feel about how crap it was. We've been watching The Flight Attendant this week, way better. And then we don't know what to watch next. So I'm open to hearing your suggestions for what to watch next. Chuck it in the chat, please do. The other thing I was going to pick up on was, I'm just going to put this track on in the background. It's out now. You can listen to it in the playlist. It's called Holy Ground. It's by Ember. Big up Ember. This is the Liquid Mix. Me and Andy were talking at lunch today saying what we really could do with in drum and bass is like, if you're as old as me, music when I was at college, it was like Oasis and Blur having this big battle. Liam was always going on about kicking in Damon Albarn. Damon Albarn looked like he couldn't kick in himself. It's like we need a feud in drum and bass because they sold loads and loads of records because of it. There's a couple of people I wouldn't want to feud with. I wouldn't want to feud with metalheads. Those guys would kill me. I was thinking about maybe getting in a feud with Hybrid Minds because Josh is quite little and Matt's a softie. So I might just like drive down to Josh's, just do a dump on his doorstep or something and leave a little Spearhead logo and a flag in it. That'd kick it off. Or I'm looking for someone to have a feud with. I was talking to Matt about this earlier as well, logistics. Thought maybe Dan Newtone, but he's too inoffensive. So we need we need a feud with another liquid drum and bass, maybe Fred V. Maybe Fred. Okay, Fred, if you're watching, bit of white collar boxing, I'm down. It's got to be someone I don't mind upsetting, not so, basically. So we'll see. Watch this space. Maybe LSB. Yeah, Luke, I'm coming for you, son. Only to sell records, of course. As much as I would now love to comment about artists I've seen being Aggie, I know not to. Holy ground. When I say have a feud, by the way, my way of working it out that I've got in mind is to like play Mario Kart or Mario Party. That's my real favourite. Whoever wins that wins. This one's called Prozac Dub. It's taken from this album here, Shouting About Nothing. My beautiful boat race there, drawn by my wife Andy. Still a few of them on the shelf. This is called Prozac Dub. It's a shout out to anybody who's ever needed a bit of Prozac to get through. I did at the time I made this. Hence Prozac Dub. This is Sun Goes Down featuring St. Louis. It's also one of my old ones taken from the album Come and Join Us. Pretty happy with that one. If you want me to ruin it for you, I'm gonna. Instead of I want to be here till the sun goes down, it's I want to be here till the sun goes down. I want to be here. It doesn't say that, but now it will.
I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. If you're asking me to stay, I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. If you're asking me to stay, so stay with me.
Big up to Teresa, who does buy basically anything that goes on the Spearhead website. Teresa, if there are a load of vinyl that you can see are in stock and you haven't got and you want them, just because I know how much money you've already spent on the shop, DM me and I will 100% do you a mega deal to get the vinyl you haven't got. Because I really appreciate how much you've been supporting. Big up.
If you're asking me to stay, I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. I wanna be here till the sun goes down. If you're asking me to stay.
This is on a brand new label from Wilkinson. I think you'll hear his influence in the track. It's called Take Me There. It's by Krakota. And it's on Wilkinson's new label, which is called Sleepless. I think it was inspired because he's such a big fan of the film Sleepless in Seattle. Massively underrated, Krakota, I think, but not for long. Of course, he's got a remix forthcoming as well on our remix album, me and Charlotte's remix album, Life as We Knew It. The Hills Krakota remix is on there. Still a load of them left to pre-order if you want one. Spearhead Records Bandcamp.com. Every show happens once, press the wrong button, losing my concentration. Normally happens live as well, but at least you know I'm live. This is coming out next week. It's by Serve. It's called Need to Love Tonight, and it's been getting really amazing feedback and support, this one. Not bad for his first proper release. So yeah, it's out next week on Spearhead Records on Friday. Add this to your playlists. And Adam, aka Smarty, aka Serve, sent me over the tracks for his next release this week, which is going to be a good one too. Big things coming out of the artists formerly known as Dexel. Oh, there's a feud we could get going. Play them off against each other. Another surprising promo in the inbox this week was from Viper Recordings. Second one I've had from them recently, which I thought, whoa, super soulful. And so this is called One More Time. It's by an artist called New Aura, and it's forthcoming Viper.
Born for your love, baby, it's your life, baby, it's your life. I was born for your love. Come on, one more time. I was born for your love. Baby, it's your life. Baby, it's your life. I was born for your love. Come on, One more time. I was born. I was born. One more time. I was born. I was born. One more time. I was born, born for your love. Baby, it's your life. Baby, it's your life. I was born, born for your love. Come on, one more time. I was born, born for your love. Baby, it's your life. Baby, it's your life. I was born, born for your love. Come on, one more time. One more time.
New Aura currently has 264 monthly listeners on Spotify. I've got a feeling that's about to dramatically climb when these come out.
One more time.
So I'm not sure when it's out. 2-3 weeks time. What a tune.
I was born, born for your love. Baby, it's your life. Baby, it's your life. I was born, born for your love. Come on, one more time. I was born. I was born. One more time. I was born. I was born. One more time.
Said I've been trying to find a way to get myself on stage in the room, scream my name, scream it loud. I've been down and out, but now I've come around. Trying to run this city, trying to run the town. Trying to ride the wave and pray I never drown. Looking in the mirror, asking who am I? Like I'm trying to bust it big, I guess it's worth a try. And you could never tell me about the way I grind, rise and shine, swear I'll make it mine, I'll try 1,000 times. I can't pretend, trying to catch a wave this weekend. Trying to vibe to the party end. I'm with a team, yeah, it's me and them. Said it's me and them. Can't pretend. Tryna catch a wave this weekend. Tryna vibe to the party end. I'm with a team, yeah, it's me and them. Said it's me and them. So give me just a second of your time. Give me just a second of your time. Show you something different. Show you something new. Show you what you've been missing. That's what I'm gonna do. They're like, who's that brother? Big boy stepper. Jump in a room and I get better. I don't really care about them, they're dread up. See one there wanna lift her leg up. Ooh, I'm straight up, yeah man, I just don't mind. See one there wanna match my vibe. Mr. DJ, run it one more time. So beg you run it one more time. Better trying to come and take my spot, they better wait in line. I'll say it once, I won't say it twice. Say it once, I won't. I just wanna smile up on my face. Feeling for the best, I gotta take spirit. No man, I ain't got no time to waste. So don't get this feeling, I've been chasing it. I just wanna smile up on my face. Feeling for the best, I gotta take spirit. No man, I ain't got no time to waste. So don't get this feeling, I've been chasing it. So give me just a second of your.
So this is called Gimme a Sec. It's by Lensman and Danny Sanchez on the vocals. Ember asking about the vocalist. Ember, get this geezer on a tune, mate. Straight on Facebook or Insta. Find him, message him. We need it. This is forthcoming North Quarter. I think Lensman must have another album on the way on his own label. Can't wait, man. Such a lot of soul. Well, I had to play the title track from this before we finish. This is, of course, Undercover, featuring Shady Novell. Sweet Pea, title track of her EP. Check it out. Well, believe it or not, we've been here for nearly 2 hours yet again. Podcast number 42 or thereabouts. So that's about it. We're going to wrap it up with one last tune. If you're new to this or haven't subscribed to it yet, I know I talk about it a lot because I want you all to follow it. Right there, boom, in the chat is the link for the Spotify playlist, Spear Presents playlist, where I have already put all the tracks that have already been released that I've played today are up there right now to check out. All being well, I'll be back next Saturday, 2 p.m. UK time, and certainly for the next few weeks. As As I mentioned before, I'm hoping to go and do a New Zealand tour. Everything's booked, just haven't got a visa yet, so hopefully that will get sorted out. And I will pre-record some stuff for you if I'm not going to be here, no problemo. And try and log on at whatever time it is there. But that ain't going to be for a while yet. So I'll be here until then. Please do subscribe to the playlist. I mean, that's all I ask really, is like a kind of payment for the podcasts. But if you want to buy some merch or something and represent, spearheadrecords.co.uk is the place to go. Also, do sign up for the... I've lost the link now, somewhere in here. Anyway, do watch out, keep an eye out. I think next Friday tickets going on sale for our first event in 18 months, which will be in October. But at the moment, tickets for stuff are selling out so blinking fast. Sign up for that. Of course, as soon as tickets are on sale, I'll be spamming everybody. And if you want to make sure you keep up to stuff, go to spearheadrecords.co.uk, and down the bottom of the page is a mailing list link. If you sign up there, we'll keep you updated via email. And if you don't care, it's all good. Right now, I mentioned a track with a little sound earlier on in the show that I've signed from Ben Downton, aka Lower. It's not even been mastered yet, so I can't play that. So that was a little bit of a tease. Sorry about that. But what I will do is, I did mention also earlier on that I've signed a brand new 5-track EP to Focus Recordings that will be out around September. And I'll play you one of the other tracks from that. It's going to be the Crystal EP. You'll know who's on vocals on this one. So I'll play this to finish.
My vision is clouded, like I'm drunk on love.
This is definitely the first play of this anywhere.
Oh, from the second we collided, that was long enough. Because I'm lost in you. I am lost in you. Because I'm lost in you. It's so empty in my soul when you are gone. I feel empty, oh, when you're gone. It's so empty in my soul when you are gone. Yeah, my mind is caught up on the thought of you, thought of you. Real love we're made of. Yeah, we're strong like glue. Yeah, we're strong like glue. Because I'm lost in you.
That's it then, peeps. So I'll hopefully see most of you next week. If you're listening again and you didn't catch us live, try and catch us live one week. It'd be wicked. And yeah, we'll keep going for another few of these at least. Big up you lot. Hopefully see you all next Saturday.
Because I'm lost in you. Tell me that I'm wrong. I am lost. It's so empty in my soul.